Maximus Analysis here for November 3rd, 2016, and wanted to just kind of go over the 130 minute for the ES. Currently, we're at very oversold conditions, and again, I'm just providing the levels every morning that I will actually be doing for paid subscribers for my newsletter, my service, like that. And it'll include a lot of different things. So it'll be including the daily futures levels for the ES, gold, crude, silver, and also the NQ as well. And I'll also be including at night the levels for Forex trading. Again, I posted them a couple nights, and I'll be posting the common ones, which is the British pound, the euro, and the yen. Then I'll be giving the weekly newsletter that I know a lot of you guys have looked at. And then I will also be doing this nightly commentary. Again, I'll be going more in depth and having a lot of trade education so you guys can learn how to trade legitimately, not just be attached to something, but actually teaching how to you see when oversold, overbought conditions, how to use Fibonacci retracements on time and price. A lot of different things that I'm looking forward to teaching. And again, it'll be all of that for about $49.99 for the month. So I'm making this very affordable for people that are new. I mean, I get a lot of emails from people that are new asking questions, and I kind of want to help that out. And again, if you've been following my channel, you know I've been probably more consistent than you've ever seen anybody. I have over 640 videos. I do them every day. And that was just to help people through the process. And I feel that now it's time to take it to another level. And I would love if you join me on that journey to kind of get people up to speed. Again, there's nothing that's perfect, but again, it's something to really look at, and it'll provide a lot of value. Again, I do big picture analysis all the way to, again, the futures. Going down to the smaller time frames, which is smaller to me is a 65 to 130. Again, I'm not trading the 5 minute. The smallest I ever look at is a 15 minute, and I rarely take trades off of it. But I just wanted to provide something to show how, again, going back to this, that's enough of that. Going back to the ES, you can see that we're coming, again, I have posted a level in the morning. Again, if you're looking at Twitter, you will see them. I post them also on Facebook. 2082 was the number, and it popped and got a little bit above that. And then we also had a 2093, which 2093 and a half wasn't perfect. But again, I like using the higher time frames to kind of get me where I want to go. And plus, I had this trend line that it top ticked as well. Not top ticked, but I don't really care about that. But again, we want to see, because they're in oversold conditions. And I don't know if they're just going to run it down. You got to remember, I am a hater of weekly options, because tomorrow they could just run it right back up, because there's so much weekly put options contracts that they could just burn those out. Even they just go down, pop it up, and go sideways. It's just a setup. But let's look at the big picture here, which is, let's look at the weekly time frame. Let's go to the continuous contract, and you can see that again we have our up angle that is showing the uptrend, but you see we're starting to get to that place that we're going to continue to watch, because if I split this range in half, you can see we're probably, well, we're not really that far. Well, Brexit lows. I think it could get there. Again, I will continue to watch, and again, I have levels that I've posted out on the newsletter. If you need a copy of it, email me at max@maximusanalysis.com, and I will shoot you over the latest one. If you like it, I'll put you on the distribution list. But again, that will be something that's going to be coming to members. At least the full version is going to be coming to members only shortly. So we'll continue to watch this one again, and look at how many days it's been down from the highs. Again, we talk about also time as well, and I'll be going more in depth in it. We're down about 11 bars. So the Fibonacci retracement is 5.813. I don't know if we're going to get to 13. I'm surprised we got to that. If we look at the daily, again, there's a lot of people are saying this is the 8th day in a row that we've been down. So that kind of makes significant. And we're also at the 200-day moving average, which is one of the moving averages that I look at. Again, I don't look at many, and the reason why is because I want you to look at naked price action. Do your analysis, lay your moving averages on top of it to verify versus, oh, it's above this. Treat it, it's harder than you think, but it's just adding a couple different layers to the cake to make things possible. So again, this was a nice bullish engulfing pattern off of this. I don't know if this was actually a 200 day at the time, but we're coming to 200 day right now, and the volume should kind of be waning, but I don't know if they blow through it or not. But being down that many days in a row, which from this high, we are down 8 days or 7 to 8 days. So we do get that fib count, and breaking below this low, we'll also be looking at this candle right here. Again, you always want to make sure you're looking to the left to see when there was also a big day. So that wasn't a huge day, but it was a pull, and then you have the one below there. So we'll continue to watch. Again, if it dead cat bounces back up to this level, that still makes it bearish, okay, because that would give the A, B, C pattern, whatever. So again, I'm a very cautious person in regards to Elliott wave analysis, because you can get you could try to make a wave after everything, and I don't want to get you guys sucked into that. So we'll again continue to see what's going on. We see that our FANG complex is really having a bad time, and it's not that I hate the names, I hate the focus. Again, I've talked to this about my newsletters, that you can't focus and say that what's up with the markets, which includes so many stocks, the S&P 500 stocks, and you're only looking at 4 to 5. So you can look at them, but if the market is moving because of them, then we're in a weaker market, and we can see how bad this has been. Also, just want to let you guys know, chop. Those that day trade, if there's a choppy day, the best day traders I've ever seen in my life have just walked away. They say, listen, I'm not going to play this. I'll find out when another day. You don't have to trade every day as a day trader. As a day trader, you probably have to be even more patient than most, because you have to wait for the setup to come to you, because there's so much noise that could be coming in a matter of 6 hours of trading. And again, you should not be trading all 6 hours. You trade pretty much a morning session, wait till lunch, maybe after 1:30 you start looking at the markets again into the close. But be patient with these markets. And again, I'm looking, be patient and don't fall in love. Again, don't fall in love with a position. Everybody wants to be short now. Wasn't, when I was saying 2160, 2186, it wasn't that popular, and everybody was saying, okay, it's going to run. I said, I don't think it's going up anymore. Even if it did, I am willing to miss that trade, again, because I'd rather miss than take a trade and get chopped up like we did here. And if I don't see anything, again, it's hard, because pretty much after the September 9th flush down, it was sideways. This is chop, and it's so hard. And this is the daily. So that being said, really want to look at not falling in love with a stock, and unfortunately, the best name to say that is Gopro. Okay, Gopro is still getting worked. Okay, don't fall in love with a stock. This is last year. Okay, it was a $64 stock. It is $11 stock now. They need to hold this base. Okay, and unfortunately, it's such a wide base that it's actually comical. It's about $7 wide, but they need to hold the 979, between the 979 and the 630. So let's mark those out. 979 and the 630. Okay, those are the levels that I need them to hold in order for it just not to crush down another 630, right? So watch that price level, see if that's going to give some type of support on this way down. Below that, it's just like, golly, this is starting to get painful. But again, this is the second day in a row. I want to let you guys know, you do not turn a trade into an investment. There's people that added all the way back up to here now are saying Facebook might buy them, or Netflix might buy them, or might buy them. God, don't turn it into an investment. If it's an investment, make it an investment from the beginning. Same thing with Fitbit. Okay, gap down and is horrible looking right now. So again, we'll continue to watch how that goes. But either way, we'll continue to watch and see what happens from there. Okay, we'll go to, let's get all this crap off, 65-minute of gold. It's continuing to look at the morning level that hit today. again, look at my Twitter feed. This hit this morning, and it hit very, very well. And it's continuing to go. So again, I'm looking for a break of gold above 1314. Again, we'll continue to see what's going on and take it from there.